Okay, everybody, I changed my mind. I decided to show some of my favorite, I just grabbed some out of this drawer and that drawer, some of my favorite MICARTA folding knives. I decided to show that because I'm always carrying bags of fixed blade knives back here, and I want to show just some of my favorite folding knives, pocket knives. So let me get the camera set up. Okay, I really will try to go faster on this one than most of my videos. I know I tend to take too long to show, but this is about a dozen of them, I guess. I just picked out some favorite ones. You know about the Buck Ranger Sport. MICARTA is the pocket clip. I won't go so much on the steels and everything. I will if I can. I know this is S30V, USA made. I use it quite a bit. You can see where I carry it. I showed this last week, I think it was. Retirement knives, yep. This is my retirement knife. This is the Buck 110. MICARTA, S30V steel. Okay, since I'm on the Bucks, here's a custom Buck 110 that I did. This is the 440 steel or 420 steel, whatever they use. I used a burl MICARTA. Check that out. I used a burl MICARTA. I really like, there it is. I really like that pattern. Nice and sharp, very classy. Need to clean it up a little bit. One thing about bringing them outside, inside to outside. Yeah, that's a beautiful knife right there. I customized 3 of the 110s and I did 1 of the 112s, but this is my favorite of the bunch. I just love that burl MICARTA. It just I was very I don't know, satisfied as I was sanding it down. Just the pattern that was coming out looked nothing like I bought. Yeah, beautiful knife there. So that's the 110 traditional. Pretty cool knife right there. All right, here's the this is a Kaiser. Now the ones I'm showing you, these are some of my favorites. This is the Grazioso. Y'all tell me there. Grazioso right there. Okay, it's got the MICARTA. Kaiser does this. I just love their MICARTA. You know, I got some Kaisers last week. Really classy knife. Gentleman's knife. Classy knife. I got another Kaiser, I believe. Yep, right here. Or, yep, this is the Kaiser. This is a cool MICARTA. It's split up, 2-tone. Like I said, Kaiser really knocks it out of the park. This is the PPY jipping. Again, I kind of think this is a kind of a nice casual to dress up knife. Here's one. This was a limited edition. I don't know how it's going now, but this is the O knife, the Beagle. There it is, Beagle. This is trying to see what that says right here. That's the serial number. This is number 68. I know they had a limited edition, and I jumped on it real. That's a young number there, folks. This is 154 cm steel too. Harpoon shaped. Check out the MICARTA. Yeah, number 68. Are you kidding me? This is the Beagle by O Knife. When I got that, it came with a coin and everything too. This is another one of my customs. MICARTA scales I did on it. I cut it, tread it to fit, and I did it on a Joker Kanguro 1 right there. This is that Mova steel, made in Spain. Razor sharp. Joker makes really sharp knives, and I think that MICARTA just came out great. And I carry this one. It's a lot back. I might even showcase that today. It's been a while. Feels good to pull these out that I haven't seen in a while, that I did. It's a lot of work in these things, and it takes money. It's not cheap, but it is a rewarding hobby, a very fun hobby. Okay, there's no clip on that, and I believe I made a slip for this one. And you know, Buck, they have a leather pouch. This is a Kiku. I did Kikus yesterday. This is the Kiku folding knife. I think this still might be available, but it has the signature Kiku cut right there. This has a harpoon shape, and you can recognize the MICARTA. There's the signature Kiku knives. Isn't that beautiful? You can see where I've worn that. It feels great in the pocket. I think that's still available. Here's a Kiku I know is not available. This is my collector drawer. That thing snaps out too. This is CPM S35EN steel. This is the Kiku assisted. Check out that black MICARTA. I say black, look how nice it wore. But see, I carried this for a little bit until I decided, hey, just put that away, because this is number 125 out of 250. So I've kept it in pretty good shape. There's your little lock, safety lock right there, because this thing springs open. That's the Kiku assisted. That's a good one to showcase. While we're on Kikus, here's the Kiku Blackout. This is the first Kiku XR I bought. I got the rest of the colors. I gifted several amount. They're the G10 scales, but I held on to the black one. This is a heavier one. It's not the LTE. And it's a Cryo CTS XHP, and it works like the day I got it. I bought this when they first released it. That's Blackout. That's the black MICARTA. I used to carry this all the time. Still do every once in a while. Great little, that's not little, that's the little chunky beast. What was I saying? Now here's the one, I kind of quit using this. I did carry it for a couple times, but because I have the other two that I showcased that yesterday, the large Kiku and the FX Kiku. This is a natural green linen MICARTA. It's a stone wash. Cryo CTS XHP. Check out that MICARTA. And all the Kikus have that excellent smooth action. Okay, this is a real popular one here amongst Tops employees. Really, this is the Tops MSF 4.0, one of my favorites. MICARTA scales there. I believe this is I want to say it's a Bowler N390. I'm not sure. I could find out on that. I've done this so many times, but yeah, this is really smooth action liner lock, and it's actually made in Italy. They collaborated with a designer in Italy, and it's actually made in Italy. Now they came out recently, Tops did, I think those are USA. They came out with G10 scales, but I got this one right here. I just love it. And it's not cheap. That is not cheap. So I can't say it's a budget knife. Okay, this is a cool one. I showed this not too long ago. This is the Beretta TKX. This, I don't use it. It's a spare point. It's hard to come by now. It has the Emerson patented, the Emerson Wave. It's 440 steel. It's a frame lock titanium. And there's your MICARTA. Got a glass breaker right here. This is a Beretta. Nice jipping all the way down. Isn't that cool? And I just love that MICARTA. That's the Beretta TKX. All right. Now I'll set that one here. Keep them all in the picture. Okay, and this one I saved on last on purpose. This is very special. I carried this at work for quite a while. Some of you guys know I carried it for so long, and I finally retired it. I think I carried it for a year. And after the year, I decided to retire it. But you can see how well used. This is Spyderco Tenacious. These are custom MICARTA scales that I made. Serrations there. And this is special because the week after my brother passed away a couple of years ago, he fought a long, like 8 years of lung cancer. I made this. It was kind of a therapeutic week, very quiet back here, and I decided I wanted to make a special knife. And when I got done, before I got it all together, I inscribed on the inside a little special message to my brother, Greg, my youngest brother. And it's inside there. I can always take it off and look at it, but it's sealed up, ready. It's just sitting there. And I used this at work. I kept it close to me. And then it was like a year later, I decided, you know what? I'm going to retire this and put it in my shadow box. And that's what I did. This is very special. Worked out great too, the MICARTA. Really nice in the wet weather. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool challenge. And it came out really well. I worked on it, just seemed like that week, just everything I did on it just came out perfect. So that's the Spyderco Tenacious custom MICARTA scales. Yep. Okay guys, we'll set that right there. These are some of my favorite MICARTA folding knives in my collection. Hope you enjoyed.